With the latest expansion of Battlefield being Battlefield 2042, there's a couple of questions as to what got us here, why is it in 2042, and how did it all happen? In this video, we're going to be looking at the details you need to know about the world of Battlefield 2042. The world stands on the brink of war. A new kind of stateless soldiers emerge from the greatest crisis in human history. The story begins in 2031. 10 years is all it took to bring the world to the brink. Rising sea levels, collapsing economies, broken alliances, and the headlines keep rolling in. October 9th, 2033. Hurricane Zeta, the world's first Category 6 storm. This hurricane causes destruction and an economic strain. January 11th, 2034. Global food and fuel shortages spark Second Great Depression. August 8th, 2035. The European Union officially disbands following Germany's collapse. In a span of 5 years, from 2031 to 2035, we see an issue of global warming due to rising sea levels and a hurricane that causes destruction, strain on the economy, and food and fuel shortages, leading to the collapse of the European Union. This leads to the rise of the NoPats. They are families, farmers, doctors, engineers, and soldiers. They are ordinary people that are worlds apart, forced together, determined to survive. The media calls them the non-patrioted. They call themselves NoPats. In 2037, humanity adapts to the new normal. Revolutions in energy, desert irrigations, hydraulic levees, and sea walls save coastline cities, reclaim farmland, and rebuilt supply chains. However, with no way to repatriate 1.2 billion people, NoPats become a permanent fixture in all economy, military, and social policy making. Many NoPats are still distrustful of the government that exiled them and refuse calls to re-assimilate. NoPat leaders emerge, inspiring a new identity unbound to former nationality, drawing a line in the sand between the old world and the new world. Hashtag We Are NoPats becomes a rallying cry. As the world continues to rebuild, sparks of friction between the US and Russia begin to happen, as the last two superpowers both vie for control of the fast-changing world. All of this now leads to the Blackout of 2040. A sudden space debris storm creates a Kessler effect, causing approximately 70% of all orbiting satellites to malfunction and crash to Earth. The cause is unknown. The subsequent blackout causes mass devastation, planes crash, communication grids collapse, already jammed global supply chains come to a standstill. Prices of oil, grain, coal skyrocket exponentially. Unsubstantiated claims report over 100,000 lives are lost. This world, which is already on the brink, has finally gone over the edge. No internet, no navigation, no surveillance, no storm forecasts. Geopolitical disrupts surges overnight. No one can spy on each other. No one can trust each other. Both Russia and the US claim the other is responsible for the blackout, while some suspect NoPats were behind it and accuse them of trying to sow anarchy. Former military and combat-trained specialists among the NoPats rise up into armed task forces to defend themselves as tension rises. We are now at the brink of war. A food and fuel shortage ignites a shadow war between the US and Russia. To maintain plausible deniability, both sides field NoPat task forces as proxies in escalating conflicts over resolutions, promising the refugees a piece of what's left. It is now 2042. Open war is imminent. NoPats have no choice but to choose sides, fighting not for a flag, but for their future. Their war is your story. That is everything we know about the world of Battlefield 2042. There seems to be a lot of open areas that can be filled to bridge the gaps. I'd really like them to come out with a campaign explaining different parts of the story as to how all this happened and where this is leading. And if you're watching this video this far and you're not a robot, please do type in the comments down below, hashtag We Are NoPats. With that said, EA has stated there will be live services for Battlefield 2042, and it's going to be keeping the community playing together for years to come. They plan on evolving the world and expanding on the fiction through seasons, each one lasting for about 3 months. Every season will come with a new free and paid for battle pass, delivering new content to chase after. In their first year of live service, they plan on delivering 4 seasons with 4 battle passes, 4 new specialists, along with more fresh content. One of the things I'm hoping for, based on what they say in this live service statement, is that hopefully we get some form of campaign through the seasons to give us parts of the story that bridge in and fill in these gaps. But I am curious what you all think about that, so please do let me know in the comments down below and what you're expecting to see from Battlefield 2042. I plan on showing some gameplay of Battlefield 2042 tomorrow, so if you do enjoy this content, please do subscribe to keep notified.